What if Night 310 here, back with another video. Last time we left off with Naruto, Hinata, and Sasuke and Kiba returning back to the village. Anyway, so, when they arrive, Naruto uses body flicker and goes talks to the Hokage. After a few minutes, the next day, his team meets up in their normal training ground. And Naruto informs them all about the Chunin exams. Anyway, and he gives them all a piece of paper asking if they would like to sign up. Hinata, Kiba, and Sasuke all sign up right then and there, and Naruto body flickers to the Hokage's place and tells him they're all interested. A bit later, Naruto's walking with his team, and he sees the third Hokage's grandson being held by the collar by a sand shinobi. He suddenly vanishes from everyone's sight and appears right behind him with a kunai to his throat and says, "Put him down or I'll kill you." And he releases all of his bloodlust on the Kankuro. Kankuro releases him, and he says, "What were you thinking attacking a member of my village? Did you think that was a smart idea, attacking a little kid in a different village that you're just visiting? I have all right to kill you right now. You should be lucky I'm not." Naruto then says, "Hey, you in the tree. If you or your teammates cause any more trouble, you'll all be either kicked from the Chunin exams or I'll kill you all myself." And Naruto vanishes. Back to Team 7, and they walk away. While Naruto is holding the little kid's hand, because the little kid's understandably scared out of his mind. Anyway, so while passes, Naruto, he ends up training his team on their chakra control, and he knows water walking is a good way, so they all end up sparring a 3v1 against him in the water, where he just basically all they have to do is hit him, and he basically destroys them all. Anyway, after a while, Naruto tells Sasuke to pump chakra into his eyes because he's pretty sure he awoken his Sharingan. So he does, and he has the 2 Toma and 1 Toma. He then says, "Sasuke, you'll be going under special training." Sasuke then asks, "With the person you told me about a while back?" He nods his head and says, then he makes a shadow clone and tells the clone to take Sasuke to Kakashi. The clone does, and after a while the clone pops when Sasuke meets Kakashi. Kakashi introduces himself and tells Sasuke he's going to train him on a jutsu. Sasuke says okay, and they start training, working on Sasuke's speed and chakra reserves. The real Naruto, back with Kiba and Hinata, asks them would they rather work on their clan techniques or do they want him to train him a little bit. He then says, "I won't be able to teach you that much considering I'm not from a clan myself, so it might be more beneficial for you two to also train with your clans. But if you would like me to train you, I would be okay with that as well." Hinata and Kiba both decide to train with their clans, meaning Naruto doesn't really have anyone to train, so this time he spends doing a few low-rank missions and training himself. After a while, I know there's like a couple days in between this and the start of the Chunin exams, so the Chunin exams start now. Team 7, this Team 7, enter the building and they walk up 2 floors and see a bunch of people standing outside of a room with this weak genjutsu. Sasuke releases it and says, If you were fooled by that genjutsu, you shouldn't even be trying to become shinobi. And then a man in all green with bushy eyebrows approaches him and challenges him to a fight. Sasuke agrees, and he and this man in green with the bushy eyebrows, who introduces himself as Lee, walk off and go into a room. Their fight is somewhat similar to canon, except, like I said, Sasuke is a bit stronger and he puts up a better fight. He also probably knows a bit more about the Sharingan and the Uchiha clan in general, because Naruto studied it to be able to beat Kakashi and all that. So yeah. Meanwhile, Kiba and Hinata are there watching, and Kiba's getting the death look from Neji. So yeah. Later on, for the written portion of the test, I believe similar to Sasuke and Sasuke and everyone, they're kind of worried about Kiba, but they figure he'll probably figure it out, considering he's not too smart, but he's not that dumb. Well, he's pretty dumb. Anyway, so they all pass, and Anko swings in the window, and instead of Naruto getting cut in the cheek with the kunai, it's Kiba. They enter the forest with getting a heaven scroll, I believe. And while they're walking around, they eventually run into an enemy team. With Hinata and Kiba being pretty good trackers, they're able to find them pretty quickly and dispose of them. While they're walking to the middle, because we're going to say they have the scroll that they needed, they're attacked by a giant snake, who Kiba smells coming and warns everyone about. Well, warns the other two about. Anyway, so after this, a woman appears. Orochimaru is what she introduces herself as. And everyone gets on guard because we're gonna say Hinata probably knows who they are, considering they were very famous shinobi. And she asks what he's doing here in the village when he is a rogue ninja. He says, "I'm here for the Sharingan," and then he runs at Sasuke. Hinata throws down the kunai that Naruto gave her, and Naruto appears instantly and sees what's going on and asks what's happening. Hinata frantically says he's Orochimaru. Naruto then instantly activates Sage Mode and rushes towards him, hitting him with the Rasengan and using multiple flying Raishins that he made by making clones and sending them in different areas and throwing kunai around. He puts multiple flying Raijins around the area and repeatedly teleports around while using Body Flicker, Flying Raijin, and Rasengan. After a while, Orochimaru summons the giant snake that he didn't summon in canon, but he summons later. Gamma something, no, it's not that. The very big snake, I can't remember its name. He summons that, and Naruto performs the summoning jutsu. Then Orochimaru asks who he is. Naruto says, "I am Naruto Uzumaki, student of the Sannin Jiraiya." And then he vanishes again and kills the giant snake. Then he enters an intense battle with, Orochimaru. Orochimaru ends up fleeing, and Naruto did end up putting a Flying Thunder God seal on him, so he will be able to teleport him later. But he decides to get a full team for him, like including a few very strong shinobi, like Jiraiya, and probably Kakashi as well, and a few other Anbu, probably even Yamato. So yeah, that might happen later. Anyway, Team 7, this Team 7, proceed with the exams, but we're gonna say they make faster time because Naruto handled Orochimaru, so Hinata and Kiba and Sasuke get to see Gaara killing somebody. They're scared by the bloodlust, so they don't act, including Sasuke, because he doesn't really feel bloodlust, like, directed solely at him. even during the Uchiha massacre, well, it wasn't directed at him because Itachi didn't want to kill him. He had no intentions of ever killing his brother. Anyway, so after this, they hide and wait for them to pass. A bit later, they all head to the middle and are the second team to arrive there. Now let's go to the tournament part of the exams. During the exams, matchups are different. I guess we should just cover Team 7. Well, they're not different. It's just instead of Naruto, we're gonna say, Kiba gets all Naruto's fights. Wait, no, Kiba fought Naruto, so that wouldn't work. Anyway, first up, Kiba versus some random leaf ninja that somehow managed to pass, who didn't pass in canon. No one of significance. Anyway, he's able to beat this one guy with the fang over fang, and Kiba passes this time. Hinata fights Neji, and, well, she's stronger, but not enough to beat Neji. Sasuke ends up fighting the same dude, except he wins a lot easier, because I'm gonna say Orochimaru couldn't give Sasuke the curse mark, so yeah. While past, well, a month of training, Sasuke is able to perform 3 Chidoris, and he's a lot faster and stronger. Hinata, we're gonna say, well, she trains a bit with Naruto teaching her a few, well, helping her develop her own jutsu, somewhat similar to the Rasengan, but focused around her entire palm, which we'll get to later. She won't learn it for a while, but we'll get to it eventually. And Kiba was training with his clan to learn some new jutsu. Anyway, after a while, Sasuke goes, and Kiba, because they both passed, Kiba ends up against Neji, and I can't really see Kiba beating him, mainly because, well, he can see the difference between Akamaru and him, so there goes like its best tricks. And Naruto does stop he stops Neji from killing Hinata instead of all the other Chunin. So he does it a bit faster, and he scares the crap out of Neji. Anyway, Sasuke fights Gaara, barely making it on time, and our fight goes similar, except Sasuke is stronger and faster, so he does a bit more damage, meaning everything happens earlier. So Naruto, seeing the genjutsu, quickly makes a bunch of shadow clones, sends like 5 to bodyguard the Hokage, and a few to go help the civilians while he helps, well, Sasuke. Sasuke rushes off into the forest with Gaara. Naruto incapacitates the 2 Sand siblings. He enters stage mode to be a better tracker and stronger. He runs into Gaara and Sasuke, and he's able to, well, let's get into the fight against Gaara. He throws 5 kunai at Gaara, each one labeled with the Flying Raijin formula. His sand shield stops it. Naruto, after the kunai fall to the ground, Naruto teleports to him and hits him with the Rasengan. He then throws a bunch of kunai all around the battlefield, while charging at Gaara using Body Flicker and Rasengan, hitting Gaara around 3 times before Gaara gives full control to Shikaku. Because of this, he has to summon Kamakichi, the same giant frog as in canon. He's able to defeat Shikaku with a flame oil bullet, which he uses with a explosive Kag kunai. Then he notices his clones are being destroyed, all of them except one, which he uses the Flying Raijin to teleport to. So it's now Naruto, the 4th Hokage, and Orochimaru in a basically 2v1. Naruto using the Flying Thunder God and Rasengan in conjunction with the Body Flicker is able to outspeed everyone else there. Even the previous 2 Hokage with like 2% strength. Anyway, so he ends up defeating them, well, hurting Orochimaru and sealing, while the 3rd deals with the 2 Hokage. Anyway, so Naruto eventually is able to get a few good hits in Orochimaru. The Sound 4 end up dropping the barrier, taking him and running away. So yeah, sorry the video's out so late. It's basically 10, so yeah, sorry. But I had to deal with some stuff, so yeah. At the end of the series, I'll probably be starting the What If I Was in Naruto, again inspired by what Anime X is doing, so it'll be similar to him. Because I've seen a lot of people do it. I just really like the way he's doing it, so yeah. Once again, hope you all enjoyed, and see you next time. Bye.